This is how to ask men for money so that they actually give it to you. Because the damsel in distress thing is honestly giving begging now, and it's played out. You have to actually like the man or be really good at faking it. I promise y'all, it's all gonna come together. I'm not scamming you. A lot of women that talk about sugaring, especially on this clock app, never mention that. And it's probably the only important thing. You know when somebody actually likes you and when they're just using you to get something from you. Why make it obvious that you're just using them to get something? And the dead giveaway is like when you come straight out the gate with some urgent bill that has to be paid tomorrow, the world's going to end and you're going to be homeless and your cat's going to die. Or, and I had to learn this the hard way, asking for allowances, especially from daddies on apps. It's like they know that you're only here for the money, but like they want to feel like you're not. And yes, it's annoying as fuck because we all know why we're here. Why do I have to fake it? But that's why I suggest getting one that you actually vibe with because it makes the process easier. Think about it like a clock in, clock out job. You don't just show up and they hand you money. You got to do something to earn the money. So in this case, your job is making him feel liked, loved, wanted, appreciated, whatever. But once a man feels like you fuck with him for real, the floodgates to his pockets just open up. And that's for any man, not just the daddy. Some men like to play the long game with their money because if you fake like me, how long can you really keep that up? You know what I'm saying? But the third link is always going to be the tipping point. By this point, y'all have built up enough rapport, you've had enough conversation to know if he's really about it or not. You'll know if he's about it by how he responds to you when you talk about what you're passionate about or what you're working towards. Boy, I used to eat that shit up. My go-to was always, I'm so sorry I haven't been able to see you as much as I want to. Like, you know, I'm in college, even though I already dropped out. They're not going to fact check it. And I've just been so busy because I just got a job on the side trying to like make more money to get better materials for my podcast or whatever I was working on at the time. Inquiring for more is a good sign because he's actually invested in you, even though he hasn't invested yet. He's trying to see like where your headspace is at, how far you want to take it, how serious are you. But if he just kind of like brushes it off or like talks about himself afterwards, leave him where he's at because he'll end up wasting your time. My ultimate green flag is him trying to make a connection because a man with connections is better than a man giving you cash. A win is a win. On one of my first dates with Alan, my OG treacherous twins know that he's the sugar daddy that tried to marry me a month after he met me. We were at Houston's and I told him that my minor was in marketing and he's a finance guy. He was like, oh, I know the hiring manager for marketing at Google. I was in a meeting with her the following week. Like, bro, I didn't get a job, but I learned a lot. And he still gave me money. I only have 2 tips, but these are the only 2 that you're going to need. Never ask for money. Never put a price on it. Let me tell you something. You never ask because men count favors. And later on, they'll always try and throw it back in your face. Because what'll happen is he'll ask you to do some shit. And if you don't feel like doing it, be like, bro, you're ungrateful. Like, I literally just gave you $2K last week and you can't even. This is where you act so utterly offended that you're ready to leave him where he stands. Because your go-to defense can always be, I've never asked you to give me a single dime. I thought you were giving it to me out of the kindness of your heart. But if it's really that serious, I'll just give it back. Because you're not about to sit up here and talk to me like I'm some gold digger. When in reality, bitch, I'm like Fanita with that glass Tupperware that she got from Amber and Ben. You're never seeing it again. But seriously, don't say that if you're not prepared to give it back because then you just look stupid. And we don't put a price on it because he respects you a little bit less after. And also, it makes it harder to raise your prices later without question. When a man likes you, you're priceless to him. When a man with money likes you, that price is limitless. Write that down. Because like when you ask him for rent money or whatever and say it's like $1,500, it's like, bro, our relationship's really worth $1,500 to you. Like, I would have gave you more if you didn't ask. Instead, just always be working. Of course, text him back quick, fast, and immediately. Only be on the phone for like 10 minutes max before you have something to do. But withhold your presence from him because the less I see you, the more I cherish our time together. But I wouldn't do this until the third link because y'all need time to like actually be around each other, obviously. So the first link, make it a little hard to see you, but not like extremely difficult. And then on the date, act shy. On the second link, make it easy as fuck. Like, as soon as he asks you to say, yeah, I'm available, we can do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? By the third link, just hold off a little bit and test the waters and see how he acts. Just always be working by the time the third link comes around. Because like we already set the precedence of our job, right? To work towards our goal. So if you're asleep, be at work. If you're getting your hair done, be at work. If you're on social media, be at work, be a job. You want to be a job. And then at some point, just randomly hit him with the babe. I want to see you so bad. I just have to be responsible right now. Got him. Never mention money until he does. Okay, so like, for example, if you keep saying that you gotta work and you're busy, he'll eventually say something like, well, how much are you trying to earn? Or like, what do you have to pay for? Just brush it off. Regular monthly stuff that everybody has to pay for to live, car, rent, boring stuff, nothing crazy or out of the ordinary. Then if he tries to get a specific price point from you, be like, are you sure? Like, I wasn't trying to make it seem like I was trying to get money from you or anything. It's just the reality of the situation. That are you sure is going to reinforce him that it's his idea to give it to you, not your idea or you asking him for it. Then his ego's going to get in the way and he'll say something to the effect of, I wouldn't have asked you if I wasn't. Which then you respond, honestly, anything you'll send will help. It'll just be an added bonus. If that next message don't got a dollar sign in it, I'll send you the address to beat me up. And there's a bunch of other responses you could have said, but this is just specifically catered towards this situation.
So hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to talk about how to ask money from me. So you've seen the previous video that I've put together for you guys. Yeah, so I guess you get the explanation. So I just want to also to share what I think about this video. Okay, yeah, so number one thing that I want to talk about is you have to have 5 tips to help you navigate this conversation thoroughly and smoothly. Know your worth before you even think about asking for money. It's a crucial to understand and appreciate your own value. Whether you're a partner, friend, or family member, your relationship has inherent worthy. Reflect on what you bring to the table and remember that asking for help doesn't diminish your value. Number two, I'm going to talk about choose the right time and place. Timing is everything. Make sure to choose when the person you're asking is in a good mood and free from distraction. A private, comfortable setting will also make the conversation more personal and less stressful. Avoid asking during a argument or busy moment. Be honest and direct when you are ready to ask. Be clear about your needs. Explain why you need the money and how it will be used. Honesty fosters trust, and being direct shows that you respect both both their time and your own. Avoid beating around the bush or being over vague about the request. Show appreciation regardless of the outcome. Express gratitude for their consideration if they agree to help. Make sure to thank them sincerely. If they can't, don't want to provide the money, thank them for listening. Appreciation goes a long way in maintaining a healthy and respectful relationship. Have a plan for repayment. If you're asking for a loan, outline how you will repay. This shows responsibility and consideration for their financial situation. If the repayment isn't an option, discuss other ways you can show your gratitude, whether through favor, support, or future assistance. The other thing is bonus tip. Confidence is a key. Approach the conversation with confidence. Never sneeze can make the other person uncomfortable or scripted. Practice what you're going to say if you help feel more prepared. Remember, you're not just asking for money, you're seeking support from someone who cares about you. So asking for money can be a sensitive topic, but by knowing you're worthy, choosing the right moment, being honest, showing your appreciation, and planning your repayment can navigate this conversation successfully. Remember, you maintain your confidence and respect throughout the process. Thanks, guys, for watching this video. I don't know what you're thinking about this video. Kindly share your thoughts about how you can ask for money from someone. I remember one time I was so in need. I needed some cash. So I just called my partner and asked him direct of my needs. Okay. So I had not to go around the bush. You just have to be direct and always choose the right moment. Like when you see your partner is in a good mood, you can come up with that a conversation. There's no problem. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Bye bye.